Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." That's powerful. But for women today, it's not the whole story. We've been told success looks like titles, bank balances, and how busy we are. But what if success is about living richly? To me, living richly means alignment, being able to say yes when it's a yes and no when it's a no, and to stop apologizing for who you are. It means redefining wealth as more than money. It's freedom, connection, health, and love. And hear me on this. Success is not about proving your worth. It's about owning it. You were born worthy. Hill wrote, "The starting point of all achievement is desire. But women are taught to suppress desire, to want less, to be not too much. I want to flip that script. Desire is fuel. Desire is holy. Desire is the spark that lights your life. If you want more money, that's not greed, that's growth. If you want love that fills you up, that's not selfish, that's sacred. If you want influence and leadership, that's not arrogance, that's purpose. Ask yourself, what do I truly desire? And what would shift in my life if I finally allowed myself to want it?" You've heard me say this, money is emotional before it's mathematical. If your nervous system feels unsafe, no spreadsheet can fix that. Napoleon Hill said, "Fears are nothing more than a state of mind, but fear feels real, doesn't it? Fear whispers, what if I fail? What if I can't handle more? What if they leave me if I succeed?" But here's the truth. Fear is a story, not a fact. Safety starts when we acknowledge the fear, breathe through it, and remind ourselves we are capable. And when women feel safe with money, emotionally safe, we don't just spend differently, we live differently. Hill reminds us, most great people have attained their greatest success with just one step beyond their greatest failure. I bet you've been there. The job loss, the heartbreak, the debt, the season where you felt done. And yet, you rose. You persisted. Persistence doesn't mean grinding until you collapse. Persistence means standing back up, learning, and moving forward with grace. And as women, we don't persist alone. We persist together. That's why community matters. That's why sisterhood matters. Because resilience multiplies in the presence of love. Hill said, "Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice and is never the result of selfishness." But let me be clear, sacrifice does not mean self-destruction. We've seen a world built on force, power over, and domination. That is not how women will change the world. It will not be more war or rage that heals our communities. We will lead with tenderness, with humility, with love. Not weakness, but a strength so deep it transforms. Success with tenderness is the revolution women are bringing. A rich life is not just more money. A rich life is to live in alignment, to live generously, to dream boldly, to step into abundance without apology, to share it without fear. And women, you are allowed to want this. You are allowed to build wealth and joy at the same time. Napoleon Hill said, "Success comes to those who become success conscious." Imagine if we became not just success conscious, but love conscious, wealth conscious, community conscious. That's the new definition of rich. Hill wrote, "Don't wait, the time will never be just right. So let's stop waiting. Let's stop shrinking. Let's stop apologizing. This is our time to build businesses, to create wealth, to love deeply, to heal generational wounds, and to lead with tenderness." And remember his words, "The ladder of success is never crowded at the top. There's room for you. There's room for all of us." So here's my call forward. Don't fight harder. Love stronger. Don't settle for less. Rise for more. More success, more money, more love. Because when women rise, the world heals. And that is what it means to live richly. Listen to this over and over and over again as you become successful, healthy, wealthy, and lead the way into a new life filled with love, fortune, gratitude, community, and sisterhood.